welcome back to my channel. I'm sure this probably looks a little bit crazy talking to you with half a face with a just day look and half a face with a night look. So I'm pretty sure you can guess what this video is going to be, but I will do an intro for you anyway. So obviously I've done a day and a night look, but I've kept it really simple. If you do enjoy this video and enjoy these sort of things, or if you like half the face, we could do comparisons. I've got lots of ideas that I could do, so if it's something you enjoy, please let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you'd like to keep up to date with all my videos and see what's going on, please hit the subscribe button down below. That would be really, really amazing. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and so if you want to see how to go from day to night, then please keep watching. So to start with, I'm going to use the designer brand's Pore Minimizing Primer. So because this is more of a focus on minimizing pores, I'm just going to focus this more in my T-zone area and just anywhere where I feel that your pores need to be minimized. And for today's base, I'm going to be using the designer brand's 24-hour foundation full coverage. This is an amazing foundation. I need to what I'm going to do, I need to write it down actually, is do half of my face with this foundation and then half of my face with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, because they're both drugstore products, so they're really affordable, but they both give really amazing finishes. So maybe let me know if you want to see that video, and I'll do that just to compare so you can see the difference, because this is another amazing, amazing foundation. So I'm just using a damp beauty blender and just bouncing that all over my face. This is such a good coverage for a drugstore foundation. It's amazing. And it's great because it is buildable. So, but I mean, definitely if you don't like a full coverage, don't use this foundation. It doesn't give you a natural look, even if you do go light. It's definitely a fuller coverage foundation. And I'm going to use the L.A.Girl Pro.Conceal High Definition Concealer today, and this is in the shade Porcelain. So, that bit of air popped just straight into my eye. So just putting that all under my eyes. So pretty much probably after this step is when it'll be different for the day and the night side. And to set under my eyes, I'm using the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to set it with the Isabelle Dupont Vamp Powder. And this is in VP09. I've actually hit pan with this, so we're getting low. So I'm just going to dust that all over my face. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, and because it's exactly the same at the moment with every video, you guys have actually seen it. Well, if you've watched my videos, you've seen it quite a few times. So I'm going to go do those and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so my brows are done. So for the eyes, if you've got just a small palette of maybe say 4 shades or even just 2 shades, just something that's lighter and darker that you can sort of manipulate what you've got for your day makeup. So something like this, the LA colors, this sort of thing would be perfect. It's super tiny and compact, would fit into your handbag easily, and you've got the different shades. You've got a shimmer shade if you wanted to add a little bit of glitter. You've got the darker shades to build that up. So something like that would be great. This palette is obviously a little bit bigger, but it could still fit into a big handbag. So this is just the W7 in the Nude Natural Nudes eye color palette. I don't know where that was going. And same thing again, it goes from light to dark, and you do have a couple of shimmer shades as well. If you're wanting to add the glitter, there's the darker shades to build up. For both sides, for day and night, I'm going to start with base shade, which is this one here, and this one's called Latte. Just a soft, really neutral, plain shade. So whatever you've got with that sort of shade, preferably not white. Try not to do white, try to do more of a sort of just a natural skin tone, just closest to your skin tone, and just a lighter shade that the eyeshadows can sit on nicely. And it basically just cleans up that lid before we start putting any eyeshadows down. Now for the day look, obviously depending on your job, everyone's makeup would be a little bit different, and also depending on your personality would be a little bit different. So I'm going to do something just soft and easy that could be for sort of any job for a day look. So I'm going to start on my lid with the shade Marilyn, and it's just a very soft pink that I'm just going to dust on my lid. And then with a small fluffy brush with that same shade, just drag that along your lower lash line, just underneath. And then back for the day side, I'm going to take, what is this shade? This is very pretty. This shade is called Alice. And I'm just very lightly going to tap into that shade, tap the excess off, and I'm just going to drag that through the crease, just lightly, just to add a little bit of depth in there. And then with that same little fluffy brush, take that same colour and just drag that under your eye as well. Then I'm taking the L.A.Girl Glide Gel Liner in the shade Very Black, and I'm just going to run that through my tight line. And for mascara, I'm going to use the Loreal Telescopic Extra Black. And then for a touch of highlight, I'm using the Natio Blush and Bronze Rosy Glow. I'm totally hitting pan, this is the most beautiful highlight in here. So I'm just going to use that lighter shade on both sides. Pop a little bit on the inner corner and just run a little bit along my brow bone. But for the eyes, that's where we're going to stop for the day look. For the night look, I'll show you what I would add just as a little extra. So to start with, for me, a quick change would definitely be adding a wing. So you don't have to do this, but that would be a definite thing for me if I was to quickly race home and chuck something on. It would definitely be a wing. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Graphic pen. This is like officially run out. I'm going to have to change. Sorry, I had to change over. That one's completely run out. So I'm going to use the Rimmel Glam Eyes just to finish that off. So with that exact same eyeshadow palette, this was the darkest shade that we used, and this one was called Alice. But I'm going to go in with, which one am I going to do? It's so pretty. I'm going to go in with this one, and this one is called Coffee Cup. Now again, I'm going to just get a very small amount, tap the excess off, and I'm just going to drag that through the crease just to darken it up ever so slightly. The other thing I would absolutely do as well is add lashes. So I'm going to put, I'm going to put a lash on. Okay, so to finish the rest of the face, I'm just letting the lashes dry, then when it's dry we're just going to put a smidgen more of the liquid liner just to go across the top to make sure it's all blended. So for the face, for day and night I would do this. I'm going to use the L.A.Girl press powder in Perfect Tan, and I'm just going to dust it on the outside of my face, just around the edges. Just make sure my neck is all blended. It feels so weird having one eye with a wing and one eye with a lash. Like looking in the mirror, I feel naked. So on the day side, I'm going to use the pressed powder as a little bit of contour. So with a small fluffy angled brush, I'm just going to take some of that and just use that as my contour. Now I will put it on this side as well because it's as if, you know, we've gone to work with our base like this, but I will be building it up. And then for blush, I am going to be using the ZA Cheeks Groovy, and it's a number 2 Strawberry Pink. Just dust that on. Right, so pretending that this is the base that we've got at the end of our work day. So to build up the contour and the blush, if it was me, I would be taking extra things to work, so I'm going to do it as if it was me. So I'm going to use the Becca X Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to go in with this darker shade with that same angled brush we used for the contour. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just deepen up that contour. Then for blush, I'm going to add this shade on top. Sorry, I completely forgot to do highlight before, so I'd still use the Natio highlight. For the day look, obviously it would just be just soft and gentle like that. So you've got a slight glow, but nothing too intense. And then obviously on this side, I would just add a little bit more to make it pop, just that little bit more. So you can see that's still got a nice soft glow, but this side has got so much more intensity. So before I do my lips, I'm just going to prime with the MAC Prep and Prime. So on my left side, for the day look, I'm just going to use the Gerard Cosmetics Nude liquid liner. So just really soft and subtle for the day. And then on the right, I'm going to use the Jane Iredale lip liner, and this is in the shade Rose. And over the top, I'm using Pink Scarlet. That is the finished look with my day and night. It feels so strange having half my face looking totally different. So this side you can see it's just very soft, very simple, 2 eyeshadows, very minimal makeup, really easy for a day look. And then to change it to night, we've just changed the lipstick, added a little bit more contour and highlight, added a wing, a slightly darker shadow, and both of them are very quick, very easy. You want to try and keep it just a little bit simple and try and use minimal products so it's sort of more relatable to everyone who's just at work and quickly popping out after work and you want to quick freshen up. So that's what the aim was, but I hope you enjoyed it and I'll talk to you guys again soon.